range right now, sometimes being very peculiar. So I'll have as much fun as I can. I got 2 new sets that I wanted to share with you. The Tinies watch party. It's got a chess, some really delicious looking food. Oh, it must be something about football. I thought it was something else to watch, like watching the planets align. And then this is a gamer's essential. And it's got all that stuff on the back. And then I got some stuff right here in the way because I wanted to show that I did get something to help with the figures I have right here. So I got this cord. Hopefully I can use this cord right here to restring at least Darkon, because Darkon is complete. I need another boot for him to restring him. If I can, if I have the ability to do that. So I'm just gonna put this out to the side. I just wanted everybody to know that I did find something. I actually got to chit chat a little bit with Skunkworks, and he was doing a premiere, not a live, but a premiere this morning. And he popped in. I didn't think he was going to be awake, and I was saying something about it, and he said something about elastic cord. So whenever to get it, this is something that I put my my figure for the day. My pocket pal was not Aquaman for once. I had a new, well, not a new, it's a G.I. Joe that I haven't, I found him while cleaning up, and he was my pocket pal today. This looks like it's 1/18 scale. Those fences, the bales of hay, the crate. Now the plant life, I thought at first this was an aquarium set, because that looks like an aquarium. I mean, it could look like an aloe vera plant, but it just looked more like an aquarium set. And some weird trees. And some stumps. So that looks like a fun thing to add to a diorama. All right, so I definitely want to go over these, but that'll be toward the end. Oh, and I might try them out with him and his witch girlfriend. I think that they should be a lovely couple, don't you? Of course, she keeps shit on for those boobs. I mean, she needs to really stop that. This isn't flash fever here. I also got some other things I wanted to share with you guys in case you're looking for them. Oh, and the Burger King thing that I forgot about last week. And I did go to McDonald's today. I had the McRib because I had a coupon. I did the little call-in thing, or email thing, or whatever it is to rate your store. Which I was like, okay, I didn't know. I thought I was getting the app, and then the app you had to order on the app, and I don't like ordering on apps. I like talking to real people. You know, I believe in sharing a smile. And you can't really brighten up the day of a computer. At least you shouldn't be able to, but who knows these days. Okay, I also went, the Five Below is where I got those at. Like Santa Claus, I got a massive, they got those big bags back at Five Below. For a while they were doing no bags at my Five Below. I was like, great, they're trying to be all eco-friendly. So if you celebrate this holiday coming up, there's a holiday coming up called Christmas, where a lot of people do ornaments. Here's a Lego ornament. There's 4 of these. They were $1 each. I decided to get them anyway, even though I don't really like all these little things that they do, like bells and stars and stuff. The candy cane. I know the secret behind the candy cane. Huh. Wait a minute. I count 6 here, so I must have not seen the wreath and the boot. Well, there were 6, and I only got 4. Whoops. Oh, well. Here's the présent. Now, I also got these. Cookie Monster and Elmo. I'm not used to Elmo. I'm used to Grover. This is what caught my eye. I was like, oh, my gosh, those look great. So, these were at Five Below, $5 for a 2-pack. So, it's $2.50 per figure. They don't show you on the back if there's any other ones, except, obviously, Elmo. So, I only found these 2 sets at my... Don't they look a lot more faded here, though? Elmo looks awfully pink compared to that red on the back. It's funny how these guys don't have clothes on, but Bert and Ernie do. But then again, didn't Bert and Ernie always have clothes on? I know my puppet definitely did. And he's wearing a much, much more updated outfit. Now, at Burger King last week, I went to, I think it was on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. I went to Burger King after going to the, was it Saturday? Yeah, because on Thursday, I couldn't stop to eat. I had to rush to get back before the sun went down. because if the sun goes down before I get home, I turn into a pumpkin. So I did get a bunch of these, but I don't really want to open too much because I don't want my cat to... He's feeling weird right now. So Burger King's doing the Sonic Happy Meals, or kids meals. Now they do sell them separately, so I didn't have to buy a kids meal because I like the $3 thing, or the 3 for $7 thing. Although up in whatever it's called, the store that's close to Wilmington, they had 3 and a drink. The one down North Myrtle Beach had 3, but you had to include a drink as one of those 3. All right, whatever. So I got Sonic. Wait, hold on. I didn't get Sonic, did I? I only got 2. I got Knuckles and I got Tails. They don't have any posability, but that's cool. I kind of like them. They're hard plastic. I wish they were more like the Smurf figures, shorter and made out of that PVC plastic. These were a lot bigger than I imagined them to be for some weird reason. And I know that Avian Savage did a thing on these. So these are Scooby-Doo, and for some reason he's got toilet paper on his face. And we have Velma, and she has... Wow. I usually can't even hear the sirens in my room, but, well, it's really quiet right now. Oh, yeah, my front door is open, sort of. The glass door is shut, but anyway. And then we got a guy from Ireland, I guess, because he's got a pumpkin on his head, hiding behind a ghost mask, I'm guessing, because I'm looking at the picture here, because it's hard to tell. And then we got Fred. So I asked him, like, and she was really cool. She didn't have Shaggy or Daphne, but they were sneaking out, making out. So I was like, oh. But anyway, she gave them to me for free, so that was really cool of her. She's like, just take them. I was like, all right. Because I already paid for my meal and everything. And I was like, all right, hold on, I got to get back in line. She's like, no, just go ahead. So I paid for the other 2, though. And I don't remember if they were $1 or $2 each. I can't remember for the Sonic figures. Putting them back in the box. All right. Today I actually went to McDonald's because I didn't go on Monday. I didn't go anywhere on Monday. On Tuesday I went out, but I didn't go anywhere to eat. Just feel like eating somewhere else. Which one comes in this box? I wonder. Now, I am glad Flash came in it because he is really cool. I like the first movie. I went to see it on my birthday, I think. I think it came out on my birthday a few years ago before the pandemic. See, I like that they're using paper. Oh, look how big it is, too. It's a pretty big figure. I like it at the end whenever they pulled him over for speeding and it was him. It's hilarious, a sloth speeding. That's a pretty big figure. Oh, it's got a wheel on the bottom. Okay. But that's cool. So I think he is in the game. I play the Disney game. Just so I can get more figures. Which one do we open first? Now, this is the first one that caught my eye. And I was like, there's got to be another one. And this was the other one. There's actually a third one, but I'm not sure if it was... I don't think it was part of this one. It was a hot cocoa one, which I guess is made for Christmas. I don't know. I drank hot cocoa when I was a kid, but I haven't drank it since I was a kid. Evidently, it's like a Christmas thing. I thought eggnog was. So inside this package, we have a headset, a controller. That's a pretty nice looking controller. I like it. We got stuffed pooch or pouch. It's probably like a Hot Pocket. A ketchup cup. Oh, wow. That's going to be easy to lose. Mint gum. Why would gamers need mint gum? French fries, energy drink, protein bars, geeky gummies, fiery chips, chicken sandwich, takeout noodles. My gosh, it's mostly food. Beef jerky. Where's like the computer console and stuff? So I was really thinking, okay, so it's a gamer's essentials, but isn't the essentials like the game itself? I was kind of expecting a little console and a game system or TV or something. Sticker sheet. You got a mini fridge, which is kind of cute in itself. I'm not sure what scale these are aimed toward. I know that MTB he's a guy on here. He has 6 and 7 inch figures that he puts these with. I think these would go great with. Oh, if I can get to them. My Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let me grab a turtle here from my... Oops. Do I have a turtle. For some reason, there's a Mac still in that drawer. I can't see. There's a plastic bag thing when you down over it. All right, well, we'll just worry about that later. We'll cross that bridge and burn it. Now I can get the drawer to go. There we go. All right, well, I don't know where I usually keep a Leonardo figure with the eyes in him, which looks creepy to me for some weird reason. Loaded nachos, corn dogs. Let's see what this has in real life. Great. Now I need Caesars. So make sure you get your Caesars ready for it. Or your blade, which I just happened to grab the scissors. There we are, right here beside of me. And I did get at Ross, right before I went there, actually, I got this. I got another one of these. I'll do that for Mystery Monday maybe or something. I just want to get this out since this is brand new, and nobody ever watches my foodies, Mystery Monday foodies things. But I like them anyway, so even if nobody ever watches them, I like them a lot. I like them a lot. You know, what's really weird is I'm trying to be all happy and stuff and excited, but at the same time, fine. I'm thinking about my kitty cat in there, and he's like, he's being so weird. I think he's being strange. That's pretty. The colors on that is really nice. The purples, I like all the cooler colors like that, personally. All right, so I can't remember. Do these have tape somewhere on the sides? Yes, they do. Okay, so I think it's only the left and right side, not the top and bottom. I know I could just slice it, but I'm tired of playing games with this thing. Oh my gosh, I feel like I need fingernails. Oh, vey. Here we go. So the sticker from the fries stuck to the top. This looks like it could be 1/18 scale. I don't have any my 1/18 scale handy. I've started doing stuff outside now, but it was so pretty outside I couldn't do a live stream outside. I didn't really want to do this without doing a live stream. All right, so we got fries. The headset. Okay, the microphone might be a problem, but the headset, if it didn't have the microphone, would actually work. Which is kind of surprising. I figured it'd be this is a 1/9 scale figure. He's 8 to 8.5 inches. I always was told the original ones were 9 inches, but what do I know? Okay, this has really got something sticky going on. So some sticky fries. Here's the Chinese takeout, and it's got, the stickers are put on terribly. Yeah, they're running off the page. You might have to take them off and redo them, because evidently the Chinese kids working in the Chinese factory couldn't put the Chinese stickers on. All right, here's the again, the gamepad. The mouthpiece is really bent too far, and with that kind of plastic, I would be afraid to bend it back out. So I don't imagine that's how it should be. This is probably going to be my favorite piece in here, the gamepad. Oh my gosh, I left the radio on. I was like, what is that sound? I hear somebody talking. It's me on the radio. So, Darkon is playing Zaxxon. It kind of works for him. It's a little bit little. So these probably do work better with 6-inch figures or 4-inch figures. You know, you can probably work. It's probably more scaled toward. That's why I like the turtles for these, because turtles are supposed to be 4.5 inches tall, which, I mean, they are, but I'm guessing the scales are not really scaled. That's why I like them better for these. Beastly Energy. I wonder what that's mimicking. All right. Oh, man. Okay, so the ketchup cup is going to be too small to get out. Here, without losing it. Here's the ketchup cup. I'm just going to start throwing stuff in the refrigerator. All right, the sticker sheet. I guess you put them on your refrigerator. I still have my refrigerator from my college. It's out in the building. I don't know if it works anymore. But here's the energy drink. And I have stickers all over that thing. But that's what you're supposed to do. Did y'all have a refrigerator back in college when you were in college? And did you put stickers all over it? There's a protein bar that's already been torn into. Now the protein bar does look like it's actually scaled more toward him. It's actually a little bit big, and that's what I'm saying. These don't have a steady scale. They're kind of all over the place. Here is some, hey, Big Alabama. I went to community college. Yeah, but you still could have had a refrigerator. So some of these things, they're A scale, like, you know, you can have a big bag or a small bag. Some of these things, this one's kind of small, so this is probably too small for 1/9 scale. This is probably more 6-inch scaled. Oh, I got a cat trying to bang down the door. And she's meowing. He's meowing. Teeny Tinies. I forgot what they said this was. I forgot what the box. Oh, I stuck the box over there and it slid under. So here is the gum, the mint gum. God, I can't even get it without it. It's so tiny. This is an empty box of corn dogs. Yeah, you gotta put the corn dogs have to go in the freezer. Remember, the top is the freezer. So I'm just kind of throwing stuff in there for now. Beef jerky does not go in the refrigerator, but I'm putting it in there for now. Toast Cheetos. And of course, there's nothing on the back of these. It's just a sticker placed on it. Oh my gosh, this is way out of scale with the other ones. Those little kid cuisine, these are called crafted cuisine. I have a cat banging down the door. I better go get it before he knocks the door down. I did latch it, so he's probably going to keep beating on it. Let's see. Steak and cheese stuffed pouch. So that's like a Hot Pocket. And then loaded nachos. Whoa! The Brax Pixie on Amazon. Does she really like those things? I had the Bratz Pixie, but I didn't like them too much. I thought they had something about the plastic in their legs and stuff. A little bit rubbery, I guess. And I'll just show the other one because, I mean, I have a cat beating down the door, and I just wanted to get on here and share that these exist. Because I know that some of you guys are, like, not knowing this stuff. I go to Five Below probably once a week. Different they are to the... Oh, I didn't know they were making new ones. I thought you were talking about the old Bratz Pixies, like the ones from, I don't know, like 10, 20 years ago that came out. They were like the last thing they made in the line. They stopped making them. All right, so in this one, it includes 20 teeny pieces, 2 hot dogs, 1 with mustard, which is better, fruit, oh, I was off screen, sorry, a fruit plate. Okay, I've never seen these Superbowl things. Pretzels, pretzel bites, a helmet with chip bowl. Doesn't look that good though. A pot full of chili. Now that's something you would see there. A cooler and the ice block to put your food in. A bag of ice. Plate of cookies. A veggie platter. You notice at the end of the game, the veggie platter and the if there is a fruit bowl there, they're the last things to be picked at. I personally would eat the tomatoes, the cheese. Okay, that's not veggies. And the carrots. I would not touch the celery sticks. I hate celery. Chicken wings, definitely. Buffalo chicken dip. We have 2 cans of soda, being ginger ale. Ugh. And an energy soda. Then there's a soda cup, nachos, veggie dip. Why don't you just say ranch dip? All right. Oh yeah, and there's also some things I got cut off of here. Oh, and with their faces, are their faces like the original Pixies, like all elongated and just almost alien-like? I can't quite remember if that was the reason I didn't like them or what. I know I had 1 or 2, like, because I always try something new, and then I didn't like them as much. But some of these things would definitely work for rats. Because they're a little bit, you know, they're supposed to be a certain scale, but they're not obviously that scale because they have big, enormous heads. I need a bigger table. Oh, they're much better. Here's the big pot of chili. I don't recommend eating this right now. Okay, here's the football helmet that's hollow on the inside, so you can actually put on a real person for a helmet. I don't think it'll fit him, but maybe a smaller figure. It's got chips in the top. I think this is the same one I just got with the gamer thing. Loaded nachos. For some reason the bowl turned upside down, but here's the dip. I got one pretzel. All right, it just says one pretzel. I was thinking I got chipped out of it. And I think these are the pretzel bites. Here's the veggie or the fruit platter, but it looks like it's been mildewed. That don't look like fruit to me. Let me zoom in a little bit. I don't know. That does not look like fruit. Here's the chicken wings. They look okay, except they don't ever get the paint on the side of these things that well. From this angle, they look fine, but from that angle, they look like they very undercooked meat. Here's the cookies, which is a lot of blue dyes. I saw a thing today where somebody took some Skittles and washed all the dyes off of it. But I didn't know that you could do that, but whatever. The ice doesn't look like ice. It looks like a bag of flour. I hope Five Below gets more Unicorn Academy dolls. Yeah, I got the 3 that they had. I already had one of them, and I got the other 2. Those are really well made. It's got ranch dip in the middle. You got tomatoes, which again, they need to paint the sides. The celery does not look like celery. It looks like broccoli, or not broccoli. Looks like asparagus, actually. And those look like files or something. They don't look like carrots. The cheese and crackers looks like cheese and crackers. All right, classic chips. So this reminds me of that Barbie furniture, or the stuff that came with the refrigerator back in the 80s or in the 70s. Because it was always like a plastic bag like this. The hot dogs look pretty good, except why has that one got green on it? I don't remember it showing green on the thing. Okay, it looks like it's molding. He's really trying to pull that door open. Here's a thing full of food. What is it called? The buffalo chicken dip. That's so good. Makes me hungry. Here's a soda thing. Now, this might fit for him. Because soda cups can come in all shapes and sizes. I will drink this and then I will take over your planet. But the energy cups, they actually look too big for 6-inch. And he is banging that door. I have more knockoff Ken dolls. Mattel seems... Yeah, I haven't seen any Ken dolls at Five Below. Did your Five Below have Ken dolls? Or knockoff Ken dolls? Because I haven't seen any. Ginger ale and energy drink. Alright, I better, like I say, he's going to beat that door down. So what goes in here? Just the drinks? Yep, that's it. And there we go. My cat's a strong cat. That's pretty amazing. So that's what the thing looks like on the inside. That looks pretty good. The ice looks pretty realistic. So that looks pretty good. And that would be more like I said, the scales are all over the place. This looks actually a little bit too big for him. It looks more like this would actually be Barbie size. And the drink things right there, those are much more Barbie size than they are, or, you know, G.I. Joe Barbie size. Because they're even too big for him. I don't know, they kind of like they would fit if he can get his hand around it. I guess it all depends. Like I said, these scales on these things are all over the place. The hot dog looks about right. Close for the Kens I have. Dollar Tree doesn't. No, nobody does male dolls. Where you want to go for male doll stuff is AliExpress. They got male fashions or whatever that are really good price. I've avoided AliExpress since the tariffs, but I've heard people saying, oh, it's not that bad. And I did get it right before they did another thing to the tariffs, and I don't know. They're making a lot of mistakes here lately, and I'm like, forget it for now. I'm just staying away from it for now. But I did go to AliExpress to get stuff like that, so I would definitely recommend going there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. Hope you guys have a fantastic Friday and a great weekend. I was going to do more things, but I'll just do it separate like this. I bought another one of these today. I need to restring the original one of him. And then I do have the foods for these. So I didn't do any cleaning today. I think my heels went up and down a ladder yesterday are exhausted. Not my heels, my calves. All right, y'all have a great night. Thanks for coming. See you later. And goodbye, Big Alabama. And like I said, check out AliExpress or eBay. I would go to eBay, honestly. eBay is my favorite place to go lately. And 3, 2, 1.